All right, honey. First, you get to see the ugly ass fence. It's an ugly ass fence. Yeah. So, I'll start here. And as the widow says, sun's getting mighty low. So, you might not be able to see some of it, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of it. We knew the orchard was in bad shape. It really ripped everything up here. We have some pretty spectacular stuff to get out of the neighbor's pasture from our trees. Neil's gonna come over and help tomorrow. And I might have to call Alec. We'll see. I don't know. But as you can see, some of it's pretty damn big. So there's lots of pieces. This one just ripped it out of the ground. It was so heavy. The driveways weren't passable really until the kids took care of a bunch of it. So you're not getting the full picture because the stuff that was blocking the driveway had to be cleaned up so that we could get in and out. But we haven't touched this other stuff. There's some more stuff hanging over the fence and into their pasture. You can see this is some of the stuff they had to move from the curve here so that we could get out. Every now and then you see things that are still hanging down there. I don't know how we're gonna get them to come down, but they will come down. It's a mess. There's some more that's over in their pasture. Some of that's what fell on Sissy's windshield. You can see that you can't even see the driveway except for where we've muddied it up with the excursion in the truck. But these came down after I moved Marina's and my car out of the off the concrete. Some pieces that came down here. Those made for some pretty big crunches in our room, as you can imagine. But you know, a lot of it's tangled up and hanging over the fence. This is just a huge snarl of a mess. There's stuff hanging in this one too. Up there, there's some stuff that's hanging. It's going to be a problem eventually. Hopefully Uncle Neil will have some ideas about how to get those down safely. We already cleaned up in front of the door, obviously, or we wouldn't be able to get in and out. That's some of what came out of the driveway so that we could drive. You can see how deep this is. There's just so much here. You're not touching the ground at all when you walk through here. Everything in the flower bed's all messed up. This is supposed to be grass. Flower bed. We lost some stuff, some decorations and some bird feeders. Those are some of the big pieces that were across the front porch that kept us from getting in and out the steps. And here's this. This is all pretty thick too. Tiana, of course, has already started cleaning up over here, so she's cleared this side and they've already taken some back to the burn pile. But this is, I mean, you know how much pain in the ass it is to rake up all this shit. So the old truck kind of had too much company. Here's this big puppy. It fell up here on the corner. See, I don't know what we're gonna do with it now. There you can see where the piece that hit the house came from. Here it all is, most of it. Brady chucked it off of the roof and it started landing on the pots, and I said don't worry about it. They were just leftovers for people to pick through. There's one big piece right there. The wind has got lots and lots of crap everywhere. Oh yeah. And in the front pasture, we have that. It basically just laid down and never got back up again. Lots of pieces. Not much really. Happened out by the barn. It was pretty good. It's in pretty good shape. There you can see the roof, where our son has been spending most of his time trying to patch it all up, close it. And then this tree, he didn't lose a lot, but up. There's several you can see, like right there, that are hanging. They're gonna make me nervous. There's another one up there. Widowmaker's just hanging there waiting. A lot of it fell on the other side. Has to be cleaned up. Playhouse is a little crooked. But don't worry, I'm not walking underneath where any of those branches are. I'm smarter than that. Broken stumps up there. Yeah, that's the majority of it. That's the worst. So just a lot of work to do. Everybody's tired. The kids are cleaning up their yard today. They've brought over 3 loads for the burn pile out of their front and back. This is part of what was on the roof. Brady chucked those down from the roof and cleared the porch just barely. But our muscle boy did that. It's a good thing we were done with the pool because all the pipes cracked because of the ice. So there you go, dear. That's the tour. I knew you were probably going nuts not being able to see what was going on firsthand, so there you are. Love you.